getting families on the ice all season long and into the playoffs. Luther Kia of Bloomington. Come see the 7-passenger Telluride and all the new 2023 models at Luther Kia of Bloomington.
It's time for a new edition of Breakaway presented by Luther Kia of Bloomington with Mark Parrish. I'm Audra Martin. The Wild were hoping to bounce back into the win column tonight in Game 3 of this 4-game road trip, taking on the Florida Panthers, a Florida team that is not the same team that we saw from a year ago, but still a tough opponent, as the Wild unfortunately learned here tonight, falling 5-3 in South Florida.
Yeah, the Florida came to play tonight. They had something to prove. They finally started to get a little mojo going, and the Wild played well. They played pretty good. Just not quite good enough to win. And obviously we're going to see a couple of highlights here tonight, or here right now. And this was kind of where it started to unravel a little bit for the Wild. Lundell, 12 seconds left in the first. Little turnover, tough play there. And they just kind of steamrolled from there. And then here's the last minute of the second period. Reinhart on the power play. Beautiful shot. Or Verhaeghe, excuse me, on the power play. Beautiful shot up there. And it was just not quite good enough. Not good enough.
Yeah, so the Panthers, a little bit of a roll right now, 4-0-1 in their last 5 games. Between the pipes, Minnesota's own Alex Lyon. It's now his second appearance for the Panthers, and he has wins in both of them. So good to see Minnesota at least well represented tonight in South Florida. But the Wild, unfortunately, 3-2-1 in their last 6 games as they look to wrap up this road trip on a high note. But here's what Dean had to say about the overall production in this one against the Panthers.
We actually liked our game pretty much, the whole night. Obviously, we didn't get the results, and we didn't score enough. And obviously, goals are, certainly 5-on-5. Obviously here tonight, we didn't find a way to score.
Tuesday night, the Wild will head to Florida's other coast for a visit to Tampa Bay, taking on Steven Stamkos and the Tampa Bay Lightning, a team that the Wild took down on home ice not too long ago. One of the best wins, in fact, of the season to date. So maybe they can do it again to wrap up this 4-game road trip. We look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Until then, for Mark Parrish, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us on Breakaway, presented by Luther Kia of Bloomington.